chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go. Pilot, 64, weak. 60 outlaw. Check 32.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll drop the throw. He's going to go deep down the field. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Packers. Michael Thomas with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at his 4. And a great return. Solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. That good for 22 and a first down. Nothing too fancy there. A simple toss left, but for whatever reason, the defense, they didn't seem ready for it.
Let me continue on with your thought right there, because after the play was over, I kept my eyes on the defenders. Watch them get off the ground, going back to the huddle, shaking their heads, and kind of pointing to each other like, what just happened there? I think you were onto something.
A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double-team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Trubisky will throw. Eluding the pressure right. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the Packers' 10-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Oh, no.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. Now Trubisky lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
42's the mic. Ran, check 3.
On 3rd and short, going with their tight end. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Trubisky keeps it himself, and he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set up 1st and goal. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago.
They gave him the first down. That's the deep tackle I gave.
Touchdown number 8 on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point safely through, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Oh, damn it.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Get right back to him, man.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue, just make sure you feed me the football? And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of...
I got that boy.
Just keep giving it to him.
And on this challenge, the refs have to take a peek and see whether or not the receiver was able to dot the I with both feet,
while making sure that he possesses the football all the way through the catch.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Back to the ground on 1st, it's McCaffrey. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
What is it?
Hey, exit. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Walk 54. Walk 54.
Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Morton. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. This quarterback now already over 100 yards passing in this 1st quarter. It's 1st and 10. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Ain't getting that sign.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Now keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Oh, shit. That's something else. Look where you find this man at.
They're going to look to throw. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On 2nd down now. It's Oliver, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. It's a big-time play there for the Bears. And even 50 yards. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Lock in.
From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first
Oh,
down.
Wagner, what are you doing?
And Miller will pull this one in. He's got it for the Bears touchdown.
Should have picked it.
Anthony Miller, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Bears have retaken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. This one taken from the 7. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they had 3 points last time. But they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
All right, we'll try that soon.
Super toe.
Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Now on 3rd and long.
Let's go. Yeah.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
There's a little bit of defense right there. Nickel set, 5 defensive backs. They just snuffed out every route that was going. Quarterback never got rid of the football.
Game over.
Okay, you said you were making a pass this year, huh?
I should have had you.
Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go.
Good game, Jay.
The offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Yeah, you like that defense. I told you about it, didn't I? That was blue. That is Blue's playbook. I was on aggressive like Blue, and I blew your ass. I blew you.
It always is punch counter
Played
punch,
you until you turned blue.
Let's just go
What
back.
I
Last
did.
time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the hole. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go. I love it.
See if they dial it up this drive. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Play action. Now Trubisky. Flushed out right. Now Trubisky lost the football, and the Packers pick it up.
You know, you're not going to like after I
And
get
now
done.
nothing but
When I
green
get done
ahead of
drafting,
him. 20,
when I
10.
get done drafting and
And
get
he
my
will
points put
bring
on
this
his page,
one
you're going to be
back.
even bigger. I don't have a running back. I can get out the outside. Well, if I had Jay Oliver, I would have got out there.
It's returned for 6.
I couldn't get
He's
him
been
out
under
there.
a lot of duress,
You gonna find out,
hasn't
don't worry
he?
about it.
Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
You know what? You know what coverage I sat in the whole time? Cover 3 nickel the whole game. Well, 90% of the game.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Oh, yes, I did. I kicked enough field goals to
The
win.
Bears
Who won the
offense
game?
ready to
Who
go for
won the
their
game?
next drive.
Really, I didn't do that. I got 15 points on the board.
Team 6.
Well, what's wrong with that?
Looking to
Ask
throw
Blue if there's anything wrong. Or ask Green Bay. Green Bay, is there anything wrong with kicking field goals?
Patterson hauling it in. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the
Put up
first.
7 points though, that's the problem.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery.
There wasn't even
And
7
that
points on
play went
offense, it was on a
nowhere.
kickoff return.
Losing yardage, it'll be back at the 36. This will be a 2-yard
Exactly.
loss on the play.
Especially if you hold somebody to 7 points.
12.
Hey, Delta.
From the shotgun is Trubisky, and he'll complete this one to Patterson. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for Chicago. Trubisky will come up here 1st and 10, and he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. On the run, it's Oliver. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 14 yards and a Chicago first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
On third down, it's Oliver. And an alley to run. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bears have once again taken the lead. The extra point up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
Hey, I'll trade you a draft. I'll trade you my first round pick for some players.
And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt.
And he's going to go down again.
Who you trying to trade?
In there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the
Who
year.
you trying to trade?
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah,
What's going on?
It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker at its 4th.
Well, it's not going to be a first down, but that's a nice job of picking up yardage on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you, and in this case, it wasn't enough to pick up the first down.
The Bears take over 1st and 10.
At the line prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. He'll have a first down past the 40, and he'll take it to the 43-yard line. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
When I saw Troy have Jay Oliver,
and we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Oh, I think that's like the 96 acceleration, 95 speed running back. So
Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action.
Hey, echo.
Now Trubisky on first down. Steps away to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
on a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. They go play action. Trubisky. That's complete to the tight end, Broniker. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half. A chance to really cap off a big 1st half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Forced out to his left. He'll drop. Touchdown, Bears! And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set to resume. Here we go with the 2nd half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. This is taken at his 4. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They built a good 1st half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice 1st half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Get that ball. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Stick. Pull it high.
You making Trubisky look like Lamar Jackson?
They go play action with Trubisky. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold it for a short gain when he took off running.
You run out of time to figure something out.
On 2nd down, it's Oliver. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Check pilot, 64, weak. Check 50, check 50.
Now Trubisky to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Rashawn Gary able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up 4th down. And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned.
Perfect.
Because some teams script to start a half.
I told you.
Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us.
On little hits too like that, he ain't not supposed to get hurt from that.
Shocker. Try and get after them early. Try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Yeah, because that dude George dude's slow as hell.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
That too.
Well, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape.
How much longer is Aaron Jones out?
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Nah, I feel you. Definitely not.
They go again with Oliver. And now a fumble. The ball's out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. Almost like, it's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender is making sure
61-yard fucking field goal. Oh my God.
I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was
on the other side of the 50, that's crazy.
I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance.
It could be.
So it's not an NFL record, but it's not far off. That'll go in the books as a 61-yard field goal.
And wasn't it weird to see a guy line up for a
like
field
in real
goal
life, it's like a season ender though. Because like the rehab for it is terrible. Because I've done that
before. Is that going to make it? But it just kept carrying and carrying, and he winds up sneaking it right over the bar.
They'll run on 1st down. It's George, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down, and you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a entire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play. Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Taken down, a Bear sack. That's number 4, sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. From the 31, Trubisky, and now he'll tuck it and run. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
On first down, Oliver. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
On 2nd and 7, Trubisky. And that'll be incomplete. David Montgomery, the target out of the backfield. 3rd down here.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery, and he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Just a gain of 2 there that's going to bring up the 4th down.
He didn't score a touchdown on offense.
And this is away. It's a
he got lucky on that. He wouldn't have had nothing if he wouldn't have got the hit stick fumble.
Exactly. So I don't know what he was talking about.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Before I play Green
Sense
Bay.
of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation.
Green Bay don't got no running backs.
The punter no longer exists for them.
Christian Shepard got hurt.
That's how they have to treat this drive. They need
He did?
big time.
Yeah. He got 32.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Oh, I like Jimmy Burner over there.
Packers.
I don't know about that one.
A big play there.
That's a good play from there.
79 yards. As his guys are back within a
That
single
play's
score.
actually unstoppable.
Extra
I don't
point
care what
right
nobody
down the
says.
middle.
She might
And that
have
will get him one closer. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
Scarlett's not bad on my roster if he put some points on him.
This is taken at his 4th.
He's like my third or fourth. I'm actually thinking about
he's
putting
brought
some points on
down
him.
at about the 23-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
A good pickup on the ground of 7 yards, and time has run out on this 3rd quarter. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Oliver. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
No, I was running
He's still
with him.
rumbling, isn't he?
He was
Still
pretty
looking
good
fresh in
when I
this
got
one,
from,
despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
They'll run on first
What quarter y'all in, Green Bay?
It's Montgomery. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to
I couldn't
stop
fucking
you?
like the ball.
You're taking charge.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
On 2nd down now, it's Oliver. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just
get the And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Now Trubisky being chased out left. That's going to be knocked away. First there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock. Really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. So well done there. Specialized in better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
He'll come out throwing here on first down. Dancing to his left. And it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Escaping the
he pulled one of my moves. God damn it.
He's going to have the first down past the 20. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. They'll look to throw here. Flush to his
That's big. Oh, bitch.
Would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feed in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
That's a good pick. Shit, man. Them goddamn left tackle grab my ass.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Give him 22 yards, and that's also where they snapped it from, the 22. Back to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
Come on, too much time. Thank you. It was way too much time. God damn.
Bilal Nichols has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. Now back to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
Big bro, he missed him. God damn it.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these
bro. It's taking forever to hike the ball, bro.
Let's go do it on this drive.
Nope. Leverage on this drive. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Come on, running back. God damn it. Oh, I'm so glad he ain't dropped it. Thank God.
I think this defense knew what was coming.
Running back is enough.
Smothered behind the line.
Hike the ball.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
Oh, he got off on him this time. Damn, that's what
off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. One of the bigger plays of the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Throwing here.
Yeah, I had to.
Open man there is Patterson, complete. Cordero Patterson, touchdown, Chicago. Cordero Patterson, his third touchdown now on the year as the Bears push further out in front. No problem there on the extra point.
Go ahead and let Hurricane in the playoffs, Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
I'd be nice. I'd let somebody do it.
Now a hit and a loose football.
Oh my God! We didn't even get that.
So they will get the ball after all, but that could have been a disaster. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. But it looked like a Packer. Yeah, Packer was able to get this back, and they'll indeed keep possession. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Damn.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. They'll drop the throw.
Oh, come on. Slow ass linebacker.
It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down. Back to throw now on first down.
Don't throw that. No. Don't throw that. Don't throw that. Don't throw. Come on. Oh my fucking gosh. That's crazy.
23 yards on the play. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
They'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
He gets this into the hands of Kirkwood. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Well, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively.
Oh my gosh. Missed it.
At the 6-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5.
Somebody go get the quarterback.
Buying time to his left.
Oh, I see it. Thank you.
And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off down at the 2. And he's going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Good game.